Hi. This one's called Guessing Games. I just finished it today. I used to think of moving to Edinburgh as running away. I was quitting. Pathetic, cowardly. But I did it anyway. I guess I've never been afraid of doing the wrong thing. It was for the right reasons. By the time I moved here, we'd been playing Hangman for 3 years, and I'd always been a word you couldn't guess. I was your partner and your opponent. We were neck and neck. My neck was on the line when you held your knife high and necked whatever speed you didn't sell. We were neck and neck. The paper for your game was my exposed throat, and your pencil was metal. My sheet was cut from a tree in your neck of the woods, and my pencil was blunt. I remember all my stick men lined up, lynched, drawn on the walls of your shitty bedsit, morbid warnings of what would become of me if you worked out my 4-letter word could never be love. So, have you guessed what it is yet? No, it wasn't the kind of word you and Rolf Harris really deserve. Does that help? No? Still too slow? Well, here's a clue. It's a bit of a Ian Brown song. F-E-A-R. It was so fucking clear. I can't believe you failed to get it. You didn't even think to pick vowels first. You were so stupid. I mean, who the fuck guesses J then Z? Unless... did you think he was gangster? Channeling one of the world's richest rappers? Seriously, you aren't worth 50 cents. You're as vanilla and cold as ice and as fucked up as Eminem. You were so blatantly pretending in retrospect, but the weapon you kept on your desk had a real sharp blade. So I swallowed my words and played along. But even though I guessed your letters, I didn't want to hear your words. They were always ugly. And after every match, your ego meant you had to make it the best of 3, then 5, then 7, 9, 11, 13. Fuck it. What's the biggest odd number you can think of? Yeah, double it. Then add 3 when the answer's even. When I realised neither of us could win this war, after 364 corpses were drawn on your wall, I started planning the ultimate cowardly act of running away. I thought, I can switch from my music course to A-levels, and in 2 years I'll be free to go to university at the far end of the country, except not Aberdeen or Aberystwyth, you know, somewhere decent, like Edinburgh. Once my safe exit was set in the distance, I just had to hang with my hangmen for a bit, play nice. So, when you threatened my life, trying to change the shape of my handwriting to fit your page, I let you. And we remained neck and neck, but still unbalanced. We were neck and neck, but never fairly matched. I was much better. By 19, the width of my throat was almost filled with charcoal, but at the beginning, at 16, I remember hearing about NASA spending millions of dollars inventing a pen that could write in weightless space while the Russians used a pencil. We were neck and neck. Until September 2005, in my dad's car on the drive up to Edinburgh, rubbing out foreign symbols scratched in my skin, grateful my past wasn't written in permanent ink. I was glad you could never be accused of overthinking. For 5 years, no one could decipher the scraps of Russian on flecks of rubber kept in my chest, memories changing the mounds of my ribs into mountains of gum, but even though we were apart, recollections of our games quickly came back to life and found a way to travel down elastic tunnels. And when your ghosts reached a hollowed-out cavern, they covered the insides with pictures of gallows and bricked in my trust. No one could guess your haunting effects. I didn't tell them. Not until some dear friends extracted my fears from the gums of your games and coated your ghosts with the gold of their love and then sold them to dentists. I guess, since leaving you, the best thing I've ever done is admit that even though I quit, I won. You chose the game. Made up the rules, kept score. I placated your mistakes, congratulated you like a minor celebrity for your minor victories. I watched you cheat, said nothing. And yet, my neck escaped unscathed. And that is worth 1,000,000 bonus points. Hangman, it's a dangerous game. And my relationship with you is not a game I want to play again. I used to think quitting was cowardly. Now I think quitting games it hurts to play, and doing so safely, sometimes means copying brave Sir Robin and running away.